Hello everyone, welcome back. It is the Christmas season and we want to make something fun for you. I have my daughter Rihanna in the kitchen today.
Hello.
And she wants to make
hot chocolate poke cake.
And we're going to make it easy by using a
box cake.
There you go. So we're going to get started, and the first thing you want to do is bake the cake. And we're not going to follow the directions on the back of the package. We're going to change up some ingredients because we want to make this a bakery style cake. It's fluffier, lighter, it's got delicious flavor to it. So let's go ahead and get started. Rihanna's going to start by emptying 1 box of Devil's Food cake mix. And this is a 15.25 ounce size box. They always seem to be different these days, don't they? Okay, let's talk about the ingredients we're going to add to that. Now, you can follow the directions on the back of the box. That's totally fine, okay? We're doing it bakery style today, so we're going to change up some ingredients. So while she's getting that in there, she's going to add in 1 cup of milk. And then we're going to add in 1/2 cup or 1 stick of melted butter. Now, since we're going to be adding in eggs, you want to make sure that your butter cools down a little bit. That way you don't scramble your eggs. And we're going to be using 4 of them. So Rihanna's going to crack the eggs into a separate bowl. We'll just use this one right here. It's okay, it's got butter in it. And then we'll add them. That way we don't get any shells in our cake mix. So go 1. All right, we got 3 and 4. Put it in there. We're gonna add it. Okay, Rihanna's going to beat our mixture for about 2 minutes. That'll make it nice and fluffy also. Lots of tips that you can use to make a fluffy batter. Now, I've just got my spatula here. I'm going to push down every so often the mixture on the side of the bowl. So that way we get a good mix on everything. How's it going in there?
Going good.
My kids moved out about 4 months ago. They live together in a house. Learning how to pay bills, learning how to deal with situations that arise at the house. They're sure learning about life. They're both in their 20s. Okay, we got a nice fluffy batter. We're going to turn that off, come up slowly. There you go. And then just pull it out. That way you get all of that cake batter off. And we're done with that. We're going to bring over a 9x13 baking dish. We're going to spray it with some nonstick cooking spray. Now, I like to use the kind, this is a Baker's Joy. It's got flour in it, which really helps release the cake from your baking dish. All right, Rihanna. Now we're going to pour the mixture into our baking dish. Rihanna loves to learn how to cook something, don't you?
I do.
They have to now.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really easy when you don't have a pantry full of stuff, is it?
Mm-mm.
So when you use a cake box, you can make a lot of cake recipes by using a cake box and just using some simple, fun ingredients. There we go. Go ahead and smooth that out. That looks good. And you know, this will sort itself out in the oven. Okay, we're going to bake this cake per the directions on the back of the box. Now you want to look for the 9x13. And that's how long you're going to bake the cake. And we're going to be in the oven for 35 to 38 minutes. And we've got it preheated at 350 degrees. When we pull it out, we've got some fun stuff fixing to happen. It's a hot chocolate cake, so we got to get it there. All right, Rihanna, pop it in the oven, and we'll be back. Okay, we've got the cake out of the oven. We allowed it to rest for about 10 minutes. Now, we did a toothpick test before it came out of the oven, and Rihanna just put it into the center of the cake, pulled it out, made sure it was nice and clean. That way you know your cake is ready to go. We are going to poke holes in our cake because it is a poke cake. We're going to use a large straw. That's a perfect thing to use. Or if you have a wooden spoon, the end of it. So Rihanna's going to start, and you want to make sure your holes are about 1/4 of an inch apart. Now we're gonna make some delicious filling for the holes of this cake. To start the yumminess, we're gonna be using 2 jars of marshmallow cream. Now this is by Jet Puffed. So I'm gonna have Rihanna open one, I'm gonna open one. These are 7 ounces each jar. Take a spatula and then we're gonna spray it on both sides with some nonstick cooking spray. I'm gonna have Rihanna do that over the sink. You don't want to do it in your workspace. You might get it on the floor or on other stuff, and it's going to get really slick on the floor, and you don't want that. So you're going to dive in to the very edge, and it should pull out. Empty. My mom had marshmallow cream in the cabinet, and I would wait until everybody went to bed. Yep. And I would get up and go in there with a spoon and this and hide behind a chair and try to eat some. But I wasn't really good at it. I always got caught. Yep. I used to love this stuff as a kid, just out of the jar. I don't know why I couldn't do that now. We're using a microwave safe bowl because we're going to place it in the microwave. This recipe can be found on my recipe blog, catherinesplates.com. We've got 1/4 cup of water going in, Rihanna. Mix that up just a little bit before we put it in the microwave. And we're going to put it in the microwave at 20-second increments, stirring each time until we get a nice smooth consistency. Okay, we've pulled it out of the microwave. We're going to give it a stir, and then we're going to go ahead and put it back in the microwave for another 20 seconds. Look at this creaminess right here. We're going to move it forward so you can see. That's how smooth you want it. Okay, now we're going to work quickly with it before it cools down. We're going to pour it all over our cake. Aim for the holes. Go slow. Pour it over the top and get a nice smooth mixture there. Now Rihanna's just going to take that and smooth it out, going all the way to the edges. There we go. That looks good right there. That's Rihanna's spatula today. It's like if you snooze, you lose, right? But Thomas is not snoozing today. He's out doing some errands, so she gets the bowl and the spatula.
About time.
She wants that straw, too, that has the cake all in it from poking the holes here. So we're going to share all of that while we're waiting for this. It's got to set up for 1 hour to 2 hours, however long you're going to wait. We're going to pop it in the refrigerator to do that, and then we're going to come back, and we still have one more layer to put on here, and it involves
hot chocolate.
We'll be back. Okay, we've rested our cake in the refrigerator for a good hour and 15 minutes, I would say. So now we're going to top the cake with a hot chocolate mix. We're going to be putting in 1 container of Cool Whip. Now we thawed this out. We're going to put it into a medium bowl. I'll have Rihanna do that. We're going to talk about the hot chocolate. Just use your favorite hot chocolate packets. Now my recipe calls for 2, but I feel like if you want it darker, add more. So we're definitely going to be putting in 3, but I'm going to bring out 4 in case we need it. And this is what we're using right here. It's just a rich milk chocolate flavor. And these are individual packets, and if you need to know how much this is, these are 0.85 ounces each. All right, you're going to put that in. And then we'll add in the hot chocolate. Okay. That's 1. Rihanna said to add all 4. So we'll do that. Okay, Rihanna, take your whisk. We're just going to blend that all together. This is the perfect holiday cake to bring out, especially this winter time. It's going to be cold. Okay, we've got that all mixed together. What we're going to do, pop it onto the cake here, smooth it out, and we've got something else to add. Oh, doesn't that look good? It smells delicious too. Here, I'll hold it if you want, and you can scrape it on out. Now what you want to do is smooth it out. Now while she's doing that, I'm going to be taking some of this hot fudge topping and I'm going to put it into a microwave safe bowl, and we're just going to melt that a little bit for about 20 seconds so that it's pourable. All right, now when we get done, Rihanna's going to come back through here and give it some little whiffs. So just, yep, put it down, bring it up like that. And we're going to do it all over the cake, make it look really pretty. This was a 12-ounce jar of the hot fudge. Now, it took about 40 seconds to melt in the microwave. All right, Rihanna's going to go ahead, start down here, and then start swirling. Yep. All the way down to the end. Getting really thick down there toward the end. Boom. Pull up. Y'all, look at that. Our hot chocolate poke cake made easy with a Devil's Food boxed cake mix. We're going to cut a piece. Give it a try for you. Rihanna said this slice right here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, you guys. Oh. Here we go. Layer after layer after layer filled with deliciousness.
Oh my gosh.
That's delicious.
That is.
Give us a thumbs on this one. Rihanna did an awesome job helping me today. Thank you very much. It's hard to get her in the kitchen sometimes. She's busy. All right. We'll see y'all on the next episode. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has a happy new year. We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.